There comes a time when even the best of us wear down. Life scuffs us up, leaves its mark just like these boots. Once proud and sharp, now battered, forgotten, a shadow of what they used to be. You might be thinking, why bother? Toss them, buy new. But here's the thing, you don't toss memories. You don't throw away what's walked beside you through every storm and dusty trail. There's something deeper at stake, a belief that things can be made right, that what's worn down can rise again. So today, we fight back against time. We bring these old boots back to life, not because it's easy, but because some things are worth saving. First things first, you'll need the right tools for the right job. Today's most important tool is Leather Hero's leather filling paste. In order to get the absolute best results, we need to fix three things: the texture, the dryness, and the color. To begin, we need to gently sand down any lifted fibers. It's important to note that if you have any leather flaps or areas where your leather has lifted up and the piece is still hanging on, you want to save those as we can glue those back down. Again, the goal is to remove any rough patches or lifted leather fibers that would otherwise show up as unsightly after we paint. And if you have a leather midsole or outsole, it would be wise also to gently sand down those fibers as well for a smoother look. Make sure you guys aren't pressing too hard. Something to note is that we're not just sanding to sand. Make sure you guys only sand your leather as needed. If your boots are already smooth, it's time to move on. Leather Hero's filling paste will ultimately dry white, but it can also be mixed with leather paint or dye, or simply covered with paint like we're going to be doing today. It's now time to fill in any deep scratches or holes. To be honest, you barely need any of this paste to make a huge difference. A little goes a long way, so less is more. I'll be using the filler underneath this flap and then closing it over itself to seal it down as glue. After that, add more filler on top to further secure the flap down. Scrape off any excess paste while ensuring you leave enough on top to sand down later. From there, it's essentially the same process throughout the rest of the boot, whether that's scrapes, scuffs, bumps, holes, cat scratches, etc. Just ensure that you're thorough. Also, you guys do not need to be afraid if you've used too much or got some paste on some place you didn't want to. Simply use a damp cloth to wipe it off and start again. And if you guys need any extra help, feel free to leave a comment below. Once you're done, let it fully dry. And now that your leather filling paste has dried, it's time to go back over it one more time with sandpaper to do a final smooth over. This last sanding is key in order to ensure that the texture of your leather looks and feels smooth. Definitely run your fingers over your leather to feel any bumps or uneven portions where you need to gently sand down before the next step. Leather Hero's filling paste works on pretty much anything. Cat scratches, scuffs, bumps, dog bites, holes, cigarette burns, cracking, creases, you name it, and on any leather. It's one of the best leather filling pastes I've ever tried on the market because others are more like a cream that take forever to dry, where this one is actually like a drier paste that dries very quickly and is formulated to flex and bend with your leather. Now, this next part is absolutely vital for the longevity of your leather boots. We want to deeply hydrate it before we paint over the leather. This is really important because if you skip this part, your leather may become very dry and begin to crack underneath your leather paint. So by doing this, you can prevent premature aging and cracking on your leather boots, so definitely do not skip this part. I'll be using one of my favorite conditioners from Eagle Shoe Care. It is their leather preservative conditioner, and it works wonders. As you guys can see, even before painting, it's already restored the leather's natural color where it was once scuffed and scraped. Ensure that your hydrated leather is dry, and now it's time to recolor. Although I love the original color of these boots, I really want to give these Tecovas a new look. We'll be using Leather Hero's leather and vinyl recoloring dye to completely transform these old and worn boots into brand new ones. On top of the leather filler, this dye fixes scratches, fading, is non-toxic, and most importantly, is made in the USA. So I want you guys to keep in mind that the goal here is to craft thin layers of paint so that your leather maintains its subtle grain. We don't want to cake on the paint so that it looks tacky. We want it to look natural, so simply and sparingly put on a thin coat, and once it dries, we'll be adding another one from there. Leather Hero also provides a black dye so you guys can turn your leather footwear, furniture, bags, or jackets into brown or black depending on your taste. You guys may want to mask off any portions of your footwear like the outsole that you don't want to change color. I'll be leaving this midsole and outsole normal since they're in good shape and it makes it look more natural. And as you guys will find, when applied properly, the specific formulation of this leather recoloring dye makes the leather look very natural. Something I find very important. You want to avoid other brands that make your leather look tacky and feel low quality. Note that this leather restore kit comes with a small brush, but you guys can use other brushes or sponges to your liking. Though I did find that this brush is excellent for getting into those tight spots without getting paint on everything. And if you guys are questioning whether or not you'll have enough skill for this type of job, don't even fret about it. It's literally so easy. And even if you guys mess up, you can simply wipe it off and start again. So I'd really encourage you guys to at least give it a try. And if you have had something in the back of your mind that you've been wanting to restore, maybe an old pair of boots or even a jacket or a bag, the sky is the limit. And it's my goal to give you guys the skills, tools, and knowledge to help you love your leather. Stewardship is super important to me, and to be honest, you guys are far more capable than you think you are. You got this. Also, a real quick tip, if you have any loose threads on your footwear or your jacket or your bag, you can easily tie them off, snip them, and then heat seal them with a flame so that they won't come undone. And just so you guys know, I never went to art school. I can't draw for my life. I literally don't need it for such a simple job like this. It's so touch and go. It's really, really simple. I found that this recoloring dye is very forgiving and it was an overall enjoyable process. Something I wanted to mention is that in other dyes and other products I've used, they have a lot less pigment, but this one, I still have so much of the bottle left for other projects because unlike the other ones, I'll have to use more product, and with this one, it's like I barely made a dent in the bottle. From there, once your leather is dry, go back and check if you missed any spots. You can see I missed a few places here, but you can easily just go back and fill them in with the paint. This process has been a journey, and man, was it well worth it. Well guys, this restoration has definitely been one for the books. Taking these worn out Tecovas from scuffed and weathered to ready for the road again has been more than just a restoration. It's been a reminder that with the right care, even the most beat up gear still has miles left to travel. If you guys have enjoyed watching this transformation, hit that like button, subscribe, and definitely stick around for more leather care and boot restoration adventures. If you guys have an old pair of boots like this sitting in your closet and you can't bear to part with them, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thank you guys for riding along this journey, and until next time, keep your boots well loved and your stories well worn. Remember to love your leather.